Oh, well, I'm just waiting for the team to start playing. I'm waiting for the team to turn up. I'm just waiting for the players to start playing. I'm waiting for kickoff, actually. I hope we can just go back for maybe 100 minutes behind and 2 hours behind. Go back to me waking up and tell me, don't wake up, because it's going to be a boring game. I'm just waiting for the team to turn up. You see this piece of paper? Says my ex. Yep, she's dead to me, just like my team today, because that was a dead performance. That was a cemetery performance. That performance could put me to sleep. That reminds me of some Louis van Gaal type football. It's just side to side, but not only that, it's like the first team. And someone's saying, you know what, it's just a friendly, George, relax. The reason why I'm kind of annoyed is because this is the friendly before the actual game, before the Chelsea game. You can say the Chelsea game in and of itself is a friendly, but I don't agree with that. I think we have a tough round of fixtures potentially coming up in the Champions League. And if we want to win it, this is the type of game you want to go prove yourself in. Frank Lampard is watching that like, that Bayern team kind of, but look, it's fine. We won. Oh, jeez. we won. We won. It's fine. But it's the type of, it's just, we didn't carve them open. We didn't run through them very well. It just was, for me, a poor win. It's one of those wins that you'd get under Niko Kovac. And I think the team was lacking a lot of sharpness, but Marseille haven't played for 5 months in a professional game. And that's how we play against them. 5 months they've been out. And that's how we play. It's also the end of the month. But I'm happy. I'm actually happy because everything worked. Everyone was happy with the stream and we're improving, and that's the thing. But I'm annoyed with the performance because it's the game where you just want the team to come out guns blazing. And your key players didn't play well. Thomas Müller was a little bit off. Perisic and Lewandowski was a little bit off. But that's it. That's the game. You miss Pavard. Maybe the dynamic isn't there with Kimmich right back again. My lights are flickering to tell me, Hansi, you're not at fault for this. I think the players had a plan. You could tell the second half team played much better. Our team in the second half moved the ball a lot better than our first team. Bright Arain B was moving the ball a lot better. They played bad on purpose. I'm telling you, the comments today have been funny. We came out to play bad on purpose. I hope that's the case, but it's not. I'm only going to do the match ratings for the first team that actually played, because that's the team that's going to play against Chelsea and against potentially Barcelona and moving forward. Look, that performance doesn't look like a team that can win the Champions League. But we hope that that's just a friendly that the team wanted to play. We hope they didn't have their energy focused on it mentally, because when we play Chelsea, we have to have that energy there. That's the Champions League. We need a stat pad against Chelsea. We need a stat pad. Seriously, we need a stat pad more than a period. No, okay, so Neuer, I'd give Neuer, for me, he didn't do anything. Marseille didn't threaten him. They didn't really create chances, but we didn't create anything. For me, it was just, it looked like a training game. No, but I watched Bayern play each other in training. They look crazy good. Now, go watch that Bayern Munich stream where it was like an hour long. I watched it, 0 to 90 minutes. The whole rondos, they did a full game where the players would switch. They look cold. Sane was dribbling. It was amazing. Tanguy Kausi looked great. And people have been telling me over the last few weeks, George, we don't need more attackers. We need a backup right back, and we need a winger. Because Kimmich didn't look that good at right back. Neuer, for me, gets a 6. I think he did what he needed to do. It's not like he conceded a goal. You know, am I supposed to give a goalkeeper like a 7? He didn't do anything. He didn't have anything to do. All game. Why is, we'll change the color to black for death. Seriously, 6 for Neuer. Well, it's great. 6. Kimmich, for me, man, look, I'm expecting him to have his professional right back performance, but I think Kimmich wants to be in the midfield more than anything. He looked a little bit lost. Maybe that's because this entire season he hasn't even stepped foot at right back, especially in the last few weeks and months. So for me, Kimmich, I'm going to give Kimmich a 4. I think he was very poor today. His cross, vintage Kimmich. You know what I loved about Kimmich? Vintage Kimmich last season, right back. He would stop, right? But then that's when he was the most dangerous. Now it looks like he's rushing his crosses, and it doesn't look like he's composed in that position. I think he's used to playing in midfield. And I think he was going inside a little bit too much. Sometimes he'd be too high up the pitch and he wouldn't want to track back. Whereas Kimmich last season covered the most ground because he loved tracking back. I don't know. 4 for Kimmich today. He was very poor, man. Poor. Our defender, central defender, Alaba and Boateng, for me, earned 7s. Yeah, they were good. I don't know what I could say against them. They were very good. I think, yeah, they had a few crucial interceptions, especially Alaba. And people keep wondering, why is Alaba so good? Well, there was maybe 3 situations in that first half where he came up, nicked the ball away, and it was simple. It looks so simple when he does it, but it's just it. It's just how it is. And I think, you know what? I think Alaba and Boateng were good today. Davies, man, I'll give Davies a 6. I think this is one of his worst performances for Bayern. He didn't look comfortable. I don't know why. I think our team... Guys, this isn't something that I'm only noticing with this game. In the last few weeks, even the Leverkusen games where we won 4-2, even that final, that second half of that Leverkusen final, I'm seeing a little bit of complacency. And I hope that's not the case in the Champions League. It won't be the case because the Champions League brings a whole new level of motivation. Just look at players' stats in the Champions League compared to their leagues. You make almost twice the tackles because it's a lot more focused. Davies looked a little bit, he looked in my opinion. I think going forward, his crosses got blocked a lot of times and his dribbling was just a little bit rusty. And I think it's just, this performance could just be forgotten. Let's forget this. Thiago, I'll give Thiago and Goretzka a 7. I think in that midfield, they did what they had to do. Thiago, ready to tackle Alcantara, controlled the tempo of the game. He made sure things were smooth. And for me, a 6 today is a good score because no one's getting a 9. No one had a great performance. Actually, Gnabry will because he had a lively performance. That's exactly what I want Serge Gnabry to be doing. Lively. We only scored 1 goal because of an individual moment of brilliance. Serge Gnabry just decided, you know what? Stupid Afro. Let me go R9 today. He became Ronaldo Rosario because that was a Ronaldo-esque goal. The original Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo, the way he moved. That's what I love about Gnabry on the right-hand side. We need more of that. But our midfield was good. They moved the ball well. Goretzka moved the ball, made a few tackles, a few interceptions here and there. But I'd say they were still rusty. You can tell that partnership with Goretzka and Thiago isn't gelled up yet. I think Goretzka and Kimmich and Goretzka and Thiago just needs to be that our midfield partnership. I think Kimmich needs to go back in the midfield. That's what I saw from this game. Maybe because it's been too long for him to go back to right back in our most important time of the season. You know what? Just give it to Odriozola. We hate him, but just give it back to him. Gnabry's getting a 9 for me. God, this guy was lively, man. Yeah, he was lively. I think Serge Gnabry, for me, that's what he wants. I want him to do that. You could tell he was a little bit more confident today. I'd say there was a game where he went on the bench and he put his head down, like shaking his head, like he knew he didn't play well. That's what I want from him. I want liveliness for my winger. The reason I love Robin so much and why he's my favorite player of all time is his liveliness. At any given moment of the game, Ian Robin could do something wonderful. He can score a cracker. He can score a goal he can score a goal and bring people and resurrect people from the dead. That's what Robin can do. And Serge Gnabry today reminded me a little bit of what Robin used to do, where he's lively all the time. Even Ribéry. Our wingers need to be lively. That's what Bayern are good at and have been doing it for the last 10 years. Our wingers have to be lively. If Lewandowski isn't getting the chances, our wingers have to do something. That's why, for me, Perisic, someone gave Perisic, I think Rudvi, on the Zoom fan call thing, which was great today, amazing. Someone gave Perisic a negative infinity. I thought it was crap too. I think Perisic had the ball from Thiago. Great long ball. He drived forward and then whacked it. He crossed the ball out of the... Why is he doing that? So let me illustrate what Perisic did. Thiago, beautiful long ball. Perisic's feet, right? Amazing. Wow, I'm thinking he's going to drive at the defense and then, whack across in with his left foot. You know what this brother does? You know what he does? He freaking crosses the ball to the other side of the pitch. Why? And the ball actually went behind the player it was supposed to go to. I think it went to Gnabry. But he just pass it to Lewandowski or drive into the box and get a foul or something. But no, he just does. Perisic annoys the crap out of me. I don't know what he does. I don't know why we signed him. I don't know why people want to keep him. He's not good. He's not good. I'd rather just have a youngster in there. And even that, it's just annoying. Okay, you were praising him before the game. Who was I praising? I didn't praise no Perisic. I just said Kingsley Coman's crap, so maybe that's why he's not playing. But Perisic is even worse. You know, it's like the lesser of two evils. And Perisic is just the lesser version of Coman. All right, Muller, I'll give Muller a 6. Yeah, I thought him and Davies were on the same level. And, while we're at that, Lewandowski gets a 6. I don't know. They just had an average performance. They didn't do anything. What Muller does so well is his movement. He gets the ball. He gets the ball in very smart areas. But Muller today, he looked a little bit tired. He looked like he should look coming after a break. But I can't have us look like this against Chelsea. Hansi Flick will have written things down that he wants the team to correct. And we have to get it right for Chelsea. The only reason I actually want to smack Chelsea, because we can go in that game and win 1-0. I want to score 4 goals. I want to score 5 goals. If we score 5 goals, I want the 6th one, the 7th one. These Chelsea fans have been running their mouth a little bit too much. I need humiliation to get them to be to have some humility, man. Humiliation for humility. That's my saying. I think Muller and Lewandowski need 6. They were terrible. What are we saying with Flick? I'd say Hansi got, I won't rate Hansi Flick. He had his team go out there with a rust, and he didn't really have much control over what was happening on the pitch, but he did give them the right set of tactics. But I feel like our team in the second half was passing the ball a lot better. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? The first half was good. What are you on about? No. I don't think we are. For me, that was not a good first half. That first half was a little bit. We moved. We were slower. It was cagier. I think our second half team was better. They moved the ball faster. It was just, I don't know. We need to get rid of mediocre players. There is no mediocre player not starting 11. There is not a single player not starting 11 that first half that's mediocre. Perisic. Okay. The referee, I don't care. He didn't do anything wrong. Look, that's a game that I want to win. I want to smack Marseille 10-0. That's what I want to do. Because then that brings you the confidence to go into Chelsea and do something else. We didn't create that many chances. We had a lot of the ball, the majority of possession, but we didn't create that many chances. Lucas Hernandez, man, he was good. Good when he came on. I think, Alaba was good too, if not better, because of his passing. Yeah, that's what I mean with Lucas and Alaba. It's like they're trying to push each other to start. Lucas definitely wants to start. I think Hansi will probably still go with Alaba just because of what Alaba's been doing over the last few months or this entire season, essentially. So Flick will go with Alaba. But Lucas Hernandez is now becoming a shout for starting. You can't take Davies out, obviously, because he's too important for this. That match was useless as much as for us as for them. That match was not useless for them because that's a. I don't think. Does no one want to win the Champions League? No, the only reason I say this is a poor game is because this game is going to reflect how we play in the Champions League. It's going to reflect where the players are. I still think these players need a certain level of fitness to play Chelsea. Chelsea will come into the game. They're playing tomorrow in a cup final. They're playing in the FA Cup final. They're going to come tomorrow with a great amount, or next week with a great amount of energy. They're going to come in with a certain match fitness. We're going to need to match that, or if not be better. So that's where I'm at. Odriozola was good, like I told you. I think he was decent. I think he made one good tackle after Zula. Niklas, man. Coming out, 285 days out. It's about rhythm, nothing to... Exactly. It's not about our players being crap. No one on that pitch is crap. Even Perisic is okay. Dortmund would buy Perisic for 20 million because that's how they are. But no one on that pitch is a crap player. But I think the performances just had a lot of rustiness in them. The rhythm is off. You know, we know this team because the passing is in. Oh, that I love our passing in between the lines, but today we didn't really have that. I think we relied too much on, you know, we'd whack a ball, right? We went back to the old Kovac tactics of just whacking the ball to our fullbacks or whacking it to our wingers to try and isolate their fullbacks. That's what we did a few times, and I didn't like that. I want us to be passing in between the lines. I want Gnabry and Perisic to come inside. Maybe that's why. Maybe because Gnabry wasn't on the left in command. Maybe that's why. Yeah, Coutinho came in, you know, one shot. You know, he's crap. You know, poor, very poor from him. We need. You know, this is the type of thing with Coutinho I don't like. I don't like how he is, man. I really don't. I don't like how Coutinho is. He doesn't give me confidence. I don't feel like I can bring Coutinho as a game changer and he do something spectacular for me. Right. Thank you to everyone that tuned in to the watch along though. We'll be back. Well, we're here every single day. Around this time we'll be, you know, doing our daily live stream, or not live stream, our daily interactive video. It just happens to be streamed live. But the majority of people watch them after they're offline. But make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. That's how you're going to be in there. You know, it's all about you. God, Jesus, George. Why are you saying it like that? Relax. Okay, it's all about you. I love this channel, man. I love doing this channel. It's amazing. It's amazing. Are we lagging? Oh, we're not lagging. We're fine. I feel like the pitch was so small. Maybe that's why. Imagine the reason we lost and didn't play well was because of Bayern campus. Yeah, I felt like that pitch was small too. I thought I was the only one. Fleck. They were calling him Fleech. Oh, Hansi Fleech. How can I donate? You couldn't right now. You know, I'll turn it on if you all want me to. If everyone wants me to turn on the super chat thing, I'll turn it on eventually. I'll turn it on. If you want me to. I was supposed to do it for 2,000 subscribers, but now I want to do it for 3,000. Now I want to do it for 4,000. Like, that's the way I am. Alright, but we... okay, no. I don't know what to do. I'll turn them on when you guys want me to. After that performance, we were coming back against Bayern. Michael, shit, just... You don't want... the super chat thing is basically where... you could you pay money. Well, you don't pay money. You donate to the stream, but you write something and everyone sees it, and you stay on top of the screen for like 5 minutes or something, and I'll see it easily. It'll pop up in my screen, and I'll have something where it pops up on this screen. A donation. That's what it is. It's super chat. You know, Superman. Or yeah, it's like a Twitch chat. That's what it is. You know, but on YouTube. I could have turned it on when we hit 1,000 subscribers, but I didn't because I wanted to hit 5,000 or 2,000. But now that we hit 2,000, I don't want to do it because I want to keep pushing myself to, you know, because I have to earn everything. Yeah, I think we'll beat Chelsea very easily. Are they ready for Chelsea? They're going to be ready. The levels in this game will be different, but I just wanted this game to be something we use to prove how good we are. Hansi does say he's happy with Niklas Süle back on the pitch. That's good. Kimmich played there, and I'm satisfied. Flick is satisfied with what Kimmich did defensively, and I'm not satisfied. I think Kimmich will. He'll probably, you know, Kimmich will probably go beat his wife. No, George. That's not what I meant. I was gonna say Kimmich is the type of guy to go, you know, like give his wife no love because like he'll probably not even speak to anyone if he has a bad performance. That's the type of mentality I feel like Kimmich has. That's the mentality that players like Lucas Hernandez. Lucas will probably go home and cry if he doesn't get a clean sheet because he'll kill himself just to get a clean sheet. That's what I meant. I didn't mean Kimmich is a woman. I'm a woman beater. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's the type of guy to not talk to his wife and be angry with anyone just because he didn't play well. That's why I'm saying. Why do I say these things, God? Why do I say these things? I'm gonna get in trouble one day. Is the stream lagging for you guys, or is it just me? Kimmich is trying to improve himself, but not in right back. That's true. Turning Turn it on when Bayern is in the UCL final. The pitch looks like a high school football pitch. That's true. That's because it's the Bayern 2 stadium. Yeah, the Bayern 2 camp. Why didn't they play it at the Allianz Arena? That's more realistic than playing it, at the campus stadium for the young kids. That's why. Oh, that's why our young players perform so well. I just realized that's where they play week in, week out. Oh, now it makes sense. That's why they played so well. That's where they actually play. That they were like, oh, we're home, guys, and then the big that's why now. That's why. And to any City fans out there, I know Kimberly's a City fan. Did you see the screen? 2 giant screens of just full of Bayern fans. That's how you organize. City couldn't even organize a 10 panel. I did it better. BayernNow, with 2,000 subscribers, was able to get 10 or 15 fans on at one point today. Man City couldn't get 10. That's the levels we're on. Levels, baby, levels. They couldn't even get people to fill up their screen. That's the thing. That's the difference. Bayern Munich did. Damn, I mean, what do you think about Cousins? I hope he did well. That's what I was saying with Cousins. Yeah, I love how he moves on the pitch. He kind of makes me like a little oh yeah, right. That's what the Cousins does that to me. Like, he makes me want to dance because the way he moves the ball with his left foot, the curl he makes you want to dance. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Leave a like on the video. It helps the channel grow. Give us your Instagram. Not my personal. You can't have that yet. We have to know each other for a long time. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Leave a like. It helps the channel grow. Subscribe. Turn on post notifications. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time. Actually, 37 minutes before this time for you and for me. We'll be back tomorrow. BayernNow on Instagram. That's it. We'll be back tomorrow with the transfer show. I need to go. I need to go cook some. I'm trying to cook some shrimp fried rice. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia-san, Mia, and peace. I'm really scared now. No. That's not what this is. No. Don't be scared.